Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. As Deacon and Finn say goodbye to Sheila, Liam tells Steffy her husband betrayed her. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. At Il Giardino, Deacon looks at the huge framed photo of Sheila next to her casket. He walks over to caress the top of the casket as Hollis appears. Deacon appreciates his help, but looks around at the empty chairs and says he has a feeling he may be paying tribute to Sheila all by his lonesome. Hollis says it's not about the amount of people that are there, but the quality. Deacon knows how much people hated Sheila. He just wishes there would be a couple of people there. It's sad that no one has come to pay their respects. Liam stops in on Hope in the design office at Forrester and teases that he was in the neighborhood. He admits he was curious as to whether or not she decided to go to Sheila's memorial service. Hope's not sure she wants to tell him. Liam chuckles, fair. Hope says she spoke to her mom, who will obviously not be going, and tried to talk her out of going, but she decided to go. Not to pay tribute to Sheila, but to support her dad. Hope thinks Finn might go too, but she's sure Steffy will not be okay with him attending, so we'll see. At the Cliff House, Finn, dressed in black, thinks about Deacon's phone call about Sheila's memorial. Steffy embraces him from behind and asks if everything is okay. He doesn't want to upset her, but he's decided to go to Sheila's memorial service. Steffy is unhappy and reminds Finn that she wanted their funeral. She shot them and broke into their house to finish the job. How can you even consider going? Finn doesn't want to upset her, and he realizes she doesn't understand. He doesn't either. Finn just feels a need to be there. Believe me, I am not excusing Sheila for any of the despicable things she's done to us. I would never defend her. But I also can't help the way that I feel. All right, this primal connection. It's there and I can't deny it. Steffy shakes her head. Finn, Sheila is dead. Can you just let her go? He hopes being there will finally allow him to do that. He never wants to disappoint her though. I love you. Steffy sighs, I love you too. If he really thinks they'll find some kind of resolution and he has to go, then he should go. I just can't go with you. Finn thanks her for understanding and puts his hand on her waist. She takes his hands away and says she doesn't understand it. Don't be surprised if you and Deacon are the only mourners. At Il Giardino, Hollis tells Deacon that him being there would be enough for Sheila. Deacon replies, I guess it will have to be, or not. He looks at Hope, who has just walked in. Hollis decides to go check inventory and hugs his boss before leaving. Deacon tells Hope, I can't believe you came. Then says he can believe it because that's who she is. Hope didn't want him to go through this alone. They embrace. At Forrester, Steffy concludes a business call as Liam enters the office. He grins, I used to love seeing you in corporate mode, she remembers. Liam says he's there checking up on Hope. Steffy's sure she's living her best life while her brother licks his wounds halfway across the world. Liam won't lie, Thomas halfway across the world works for him. Talk turns to Sheila's memorial service. Steffy's well aware and says Finn is going. Liam gawps, no, are you up with this? At Il Giardino, Hope tells Deacon she'd be surprised if Finn didn't come. She knows he felt a connection to Sheila. Deacon questions if Steffy will let him come. Hope thinks Steffy should let people feel how they feel. Deacon decides they should start, so Hope sits down. Deacon walks over to the casket. I just can't believe it's come to this. We were so happy, we were working together, we were building something. Why the hell did you throw it all away? Just then, Finn appears. Deacon exclaims, you came. Hope leaps up and joins Finn. I came to support my dad, she tells him and adds, I am really sorry for your loss. Finn takes in the photo of Sheila and the casket and nods. At Forrester, Liam gawps, Finn actually went to Sheila's service. Steffy says it's his birth mother and she killed her. She's trying to be understanding. Liam thinks it's a total betrayal on Finn's part. Did you ask him what the hell he's thinking? Steffy let him know she's not thrilled. Liam says something is wrong with him if his priorities. He was raised by two loving parents and had no connection to Sheila until she crashed his wedding. You're his wife. You're it. You're where his loyalty should be, not Sheila. At Il Giardino, Finn steps up and touches Sheila's casket. Hope clears her throat and asks, "You doin' okay?" Finn doesn't know why he's feeling so. Deacon interjects, "She gave you life, Finn." He tells the doctor that she loved him more than anything in this world, and it means so much that he's there. Finn asks how Deacon is holding up. Deacon shrugs, taking it day by day, sometimes hour by hour. "Thank you for asking." He says Sheila wasn't all bad despite what people think. Finn asks Deacon to clarify something. From what he heard, Sheila had turned her life around. Deacon confirms they were leading a stable, happy life. Finn questions why she would trash it all by breaking into his home to attack Steffy. Hope reminds him she's not a normal person. She probably just snapped. Given Sheila's track record, is that really a surprise? Finn finds it tragic. Hope thinks the real tragedy is the pain she caused when she's alive. Now that she's gone, it's impacting both of them. Deacon steps up beside Finn and says he has a feeling that his mom is looking down on them right now, happy that he came there. "Sheila, baby, you did defy logic. There was never anyone like you, and there never will be again." His voice cracks. "I just can't believe we have to say goodbye." As Deacon and Finn say goodbye to Sheila, Liam tells Steffy her husband betrayed her. The sun dipped low in the horizon, casting a warm glow over the picturesque landscape of Malibu. Seated on the wooden deck of Sheila's beach house, Deacon Sharp and Finnegan Thompson shared a moment of quiet contemplation. The ocean breeze whispered through the palm trees, carrying with it the scent of salt and the promise of a new beginning. Deacon turned to Finn with a bittersweet smile playing on his lips. "Well, this is it, huh? Saying goodbye to the woman who brought us together." Finn nodded, his gaze drifting out towards the ocean. "It's surreal, isn't it? Sheila has been a force in both our lives, for better or for worse." Deacon chuckled softly, memories flashing before his eyes. "Definitely more of the latter, but hey, we survived, didn't we?" Their laughter faded into the gentle rustle of the palm fronds as they sat in companionable silence, each lost in their own thoughts. Sheila's departure marked the end of an era, a chapter closing in their intertwined destinies. Meanwhile, across town, in the elegant surroundings of the Forrester mansion, Liam Spencer stood before Steffy Forrester, his heart heavy with the burden of truth. The air crackled with tension as he prepared to shatter the fragile illusion of happiness she had built around her. "Steffy," Liam began, his voice trembling with emotion, "there's something you need to know about Finn." Steffy's brow furrowed in confusion as she studied her husband's face. "What about Finn?" "Liam, you're scaring me." Taking a deep breath, Liam braced himself for her reaction. "I saw him, Steffy, with another woman. He's been unfaithful to you." Steffy's world stopped in that moment, the ground beneath her feet shifting as if in a seismic upheaval. Her mind raced, searching for some semblance of denial to cling to, but the truth stared back at her from Liam's anguished eyes. "No," she whispered, her voice barely audible above the pounding of her heart. "It can't be true. Finn loves me." Liam reached out to comfort her, his touch a fragile lifeline in the storm of her emotions. "I wish I could tell you otherwise, Steffy, but I saw them together with my own eyes." Tears welled up in Steffy's eyes, blurring her vision as the enormity of Liam's revelation crashed over her like a tidal wave. The man she loved, the father of her child, had betrayed her in the cruelest possible way. "I need to see for myself," she said, her voice trembling with determination. "I need to confront him." With a sense of purpose that belied her shattered heart, Steffy gathered herself and made her way to the door, leaving Liam standing alone in the wake of her devastation.